people just are well-intentioned do-gooders then. Now you've got another thing cooking. You've got the attorney for the people. You've got the attorney for the defense. Let me tell you something about attorneys. Well, the best attorneys are the attorneys that do it every day. And in the administration of criminal justice, they have the broad field. The best attorneys with the Justice Department, the DA that's been with it for 10 years, forget it, coming near him. Because they're working on 4 levels at once. Now, as far as psychologically set up to be really well-adjusted, the DA knows that he's got a client. See, and once you confess to your attorney that you murdered the community, he's going to win. He'll lie his ass off, he's going to win for you. That's the gig. He's not under oath. He wins for the client. And do they win? Ha, ha, ha. Okay, we have a tape recording here. The tape recording is inaudible. However, we made an accurate transcription. Okay. He knows, a DA, that there's 15 eyewitnesses, defense witnesses, who have seen the show, also expert witnesses. He knows they've seen the show. He gives them this transcript. They don't have to look at the transcript really to make sense out of it, because it looks like the transcript. And I'm telling my attorney, this transcript has 2,130 errors. What kind of errors? Well, this punctuation, they're diminished. Wait a minute. I said persons, houses, and papers. They got pussies here. I didn't say that. So my attorney said, well, you said shit. What's the difference? Pussy here. There's a lot of difference. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, that's not the appellate court. I'm building a good record. Now, Dr. Kilgallen, he cross-examines these people, the DA, just on the transcript at the critical time. After all the time. Now, okay, restricted to this transcript, then, you would say that the Lenny Bruce shows are all the things you say they are, yes. Now, people's witnesses never saw the show. They're given the transcript cold. First witness, John Fisher, Harper's Magazine. I don't know, it just seems dirty. I just can't make any sense out of it. It's just dirt for dirt's sake. It's just rambling. My attorney, ha-ha, that's our witness. How do you figure that? Because the dummy didn't understand it. Some experts they got. I said, well, I don't understand it either. It's just nonsense, then. They understand. The appellate court will understand. Second witness, Reverend Potter from Operation Yorkville. Just a lot of filth. Can't make any sense out of it. I says, hey, you don't understand where they're going. Don't you? The appellate court's going to look at this, they're going to say, can you make any sense of this shit? No. So that knocks out Dorothy Kilgallen and all those people. And there's a difference, between a big piece of art with a little shit in the middle, a big piece of art, a little shit in the middle, a big piece of art, then a big piece of shit with a little art in the middle, a big piece of shit with art in the middle. You don't understand a little art, it's one big piece of shit. That's where they're going, hardcore pornography. So they're going, no, you don't understand. I said, look, the boat's sailing. This is 4 years for me now. I'm telling you. It's it. I said, look, I don't want to embarrass you, but I want to testify right now. I want to do the show for the court. You can't testify on the willful changes in the show. You can't do the same show. That goes to the weight of it. And the materiality, the best evidence rule is the show. I want to do the show for the court. Look, I'm going to sue your ass and put a lien on the file. Look, I don't want to embarrass you, but I got to do the time. You understand? I want to testify. Your Honor, I don't have the ability to relate to my counsel. And I would like to give some evidence to the court. I'd like to testify. The judge says, you best relate to counsel. Now, dig, it's like gaslight. The judge really has my interest at heart, because this is the biggest attorney in the country. And so the judge figures this poor schmuck is now going to knock out his attorney and going to screw himself up. But he don't know, the putz don't know what's happening. So I said, well, I can't relate to my counsel. Well, we'll have a recess. Okay, now I chucked the attorney, but it's too late, Tom. Now I figure what I'll do is I'll go to a federal court. Do injunctive proceedings. I'll, restrain it from moving ahead. Now, I'm okay in the district court, but the problem is that you have to sue judges. And if I was in the South, I'd have a snap, because a Southern judge really sees the screw-up of the Northern judge. It's like, the Northerners, we're that liberal that we understand. We'll make the Southerners liberal if we have to knock the shit out of them to do it. It's because the South, well, anybody talks that way, buddy. It's like Lyndon Johnson. He didn't talk for the first 6 months because he kept rehearsing him saying Negro-o. Negro, nigger. It's like a tape recorder. Yeah, it's that poor family is cursed. The daughter converting to Catholicism, she said Catholicism back 2,000 years. Really. All the good the Ecumenical Council has done to project an intellectual image, that terrible picture in the white dress. She looked like a Guatemalan slave. She's got real filament at the wedding standing with him. No, that's impossible. Okay, Dick. So, district court's denied. Now I take it up to Second Circuit. Friendly, Hayes, and Marshall. Now, when you get to the judges on that level, they are really the law. No bullshit. It's like the garbage rule, no bullshit there at all. And by aunt, uncle, forget about it. Now, I got to that court, and the bench is like, it's the longest bench in the world. It's like, and there's 3 judges, and they're way up there. And there's like the desk between you and the court. I really got shook. Yeah. So, there's the Thurgood Marshall said to me, oh yeah, he said, what are you doing over here? You didn't exhaust your remedies in the state court. You know. So he's a Negro, and I think, well, I'll grab him. He'll understand my problem in the state court. I said, Your Honor, what it's like is I'm a nigger in Alabama, and I'm looking to use the toilet, see? And by the time I get the relief, it's going to be too late. See what he says to me, you're no nigger. I said, I know that. It's an analogy. Denied. Now. Comes now, I come back to the coast, I ran out of money, so dig this. Now an attorney writes me, he's going to take up the Supreme Court of writ of certiorari. That's the first time I got hip to something, that there are attorneys who have a personal interest in obscenity, who are concerned with censorship, which was not my stick at all. I tell him, look, one thing I want to make sure. See this thing I do with this? This was reported as he took the microphone from the stand and he made, well, I'll read it here. During the first performance, Bruce fondled the microphone stand in a masturbatory fashion. Okay, now, that was the same thing in Chicago. Now, what all that is the attorney for the people building his case. Because there's a part of the model penal code test that says, and goes substantially beyond the customary limits of candor and description or representation. So not only did the guy describe, represent, he said jack off, but he did it. That's what he's going. That's where he's going. So I said, make sure to tell him it's gestures of benediction and not gestures of masturbation. I would never make gestures of masturbation because I like I'm concerned with my image, and I know it offends chicks. And you know, it frightens them. It's ugly to them. And Dr. Kilgallen's not going to see some crotch-grabbing hoodlum. I would just never do anything like that. It's offensive. All right. So I said, tell him it's gestures of benediction. Dig the attorney what he does now. He goes, and this is before the Supreme Court now, in his brief. The gestures were gestures of benediction, and they were misunderstood as gestures of masturbation. But even if they weren't misunderstood, here we go. The Kinsey report says that 92% of the men in this country reach climaxes by masturbation. Oh, by that. And you're not going to do that to the court. You're not going to manipulate the law. That's a mistake the ACLU made. It's with Roth. Yes, it's amazing. Here's how syllogisms work. The ACLU are mostly Jews, American Civil Liberties Union. Most of the alleged pornographers are Jews, and the judges that are liberal are Jews. So the syllogism men are Jews or pornographers. Here's how it works. The reason that they're concerned with it and liberal with it, and this is really weird, when people are liberal with something, they're ignorant. Because you can always understand something you don't understand. The Jew has no concept that there's a dirty word graph. In other words, F-U-C-K, the Jew doesn't know is worth 90 points, and S-H-I-T 5 points, because both rabbis and priests S-H-I-T. Only one F-U-C-Ks. The Jew, having no understanding of the weight of the word and the statement and all the things behind it, doesn't know it. So because of his ignorance, he's very liberal with it. And understanding, can't understand what the hell is all the deal about. All right, now here's an example of the bits that were the utter obscenities. Okay, for example, Eleanor Roosevelt and her display of tits. First performance transcript, the third performance at page 27.